Kia ora koutou, I'm Carly McDowell. I'm a health promoter for community and public health in Ashburton, and I also facilitate the local Akati Kaipaipa smoking cessation program.
And I'm Mandy Casey. I'm a health promoter for the Cancer Society Canterbury-West Coast Division, and I work out of the Ashburton office in Mid-Canterbury.
Mandy and I both work together on the Mid-Canterbury Smokefree Coalition, and following one of our bi-monthly meetings, we decided to approach a couple of the dairies in Ashburton, talking with the owners and providing information on making the change to be tobacco-free retailers.
After having conversations with a few of these dairies, we didn't get very far, unfortunately. So we thought we'd change our tact, and we moved our efforts to go into the cafe scene. And next scene is here.
Popular and busy with a high number of clientele, Columbus was one of our regular cafes to visit. And Nigel Heaney, the franchise owner, was always very approachable with regards to Daffodil Day, and we both felt comfortable making that appointment and having a conversation with him. It also fitted the criteria, having two outside areas sectioned off, one for smokers and one for non-smokers. Appointment made, and after a cup of coffee we broached the subject of being Ashburton's first smoke-free cafe. Nigel was very positive and open to the fact that he'd been thinking about it for a while, that he would like his cafe to be smoke-free, not only for his customers that had to walk through the smoking area when entering the cafe, but also for his staff. He felt it was wrong that his staff were having to walk through the tobacco smoke, delivering and clearing tables and emptying the ashtrays. He was quite passionate that his customers should have a healthy and smoke-free environment in which to enjoy good food and coffee.
It was quite timely that Columbus franchisee owners were all going to conference that next weekend after having that conversation. So Nigel got that on the agenda. The issue was debated, and the outcome was that the other franchisees were going to sit back and watch, and Nigel took the lead, and they'd all just watch and see how it went.
Coinciding with World Smoke Free Day, and we decided the launch would take place on Friday the 29th of May, and we planned to give away lots of smoke-free prizes to the cafe customers.
We met staff and went over World Smoke Free Day, like Carly just said, and Smoke Free 2025, just outlining all the history, so they knew what it was all about, and also over the launch talked all about that. At first, the staff were quite concerned about the introduction of the smoke-free status, but also that they'd have a wee bit of confrontational thing, with anyone coming in, any customers. We covered what staff would do if there was an episode, and if someone got upset that they could no longer smoke there. By suggesting role-playing, so that we got them to just run through things so they were really comfortable and didn't feel anxious. So if someone came in and sort of said, what do you mean I can't smoke here anymore? And they'd just say, look, we're really sorry, but we've decided it's the next generation. We don't want children, seeing smoking, and taking the lead, and that sort of thing. And then also, saying one other lady was in there and she said, well, I won't be coming back. And they said, no, we're really sorry, we're going to really miss you. And but she also had 2 coffees free on her card, so she was back. Anyway, so that was one good thing. And also, it was really just making the staff feel really comfortable, and also plenty of signage, and so that any customer coming in, it eliminated any confusion, so they knew what was happening.
So locally we were in contact with the Ashburton Guardian, and they did a really good article in their Saturday edition following the launch. We had Essence and Latitude magazines both attended and took photos. We were interviewed on the local radio station. We were asked lots of questions about the launch, and it also covered what support was available in town should smokers want support to quit. It was a really good opportunity to notify the public of what we were doing. Invites were printed and sent to district councillors, school principals, medical centres, the Cancer Society group volunteers, and a number of other organisations and charities.
Nigel was in contact with Columbus, Communications Marketing Manager, and we also had a press release where we had Columbus CEO made a comment, the Cancer Society and the DHB managers, they all commented as well. Prior to the launch date, Columbus emailed out all of their customers on a database that they have in Ashburton, and so all of the customers were aware that there would be a 2-for-1 deal over that time, so that was another reason to visit the cafe.
The in-store promotion included posters, table toppers and a new smoke-free footpath sign at the entrance to the cafe. Any customer would be very aware that the cafe was now totally smoke-free.
The launch was hugely successful with more media coverage and lots of customers and really, really positive comments.
There were lots of really positive comments in the media on the launch day, such as these ones from Peter Webster, the General Manager of Columbus Coffee. Healthier experiences are an issue of importance for all Kiwi businesses, and we're really proud to be taking a stance. And from Nigel Heaney, the Columbus Coffee Ashburton owner, for my customers and staff it means a much healthier environment, particularly for children who visit the cafe. But it also means our customers can enjoy our outdoor seating without needing to sit amongst smoke, which can have a negative impact on their experience.
Okay. A month later, we met with Nigel over a cup of coffee in a wonderfully smoke-free cafe. It was absolutely lovely. We reviewed the process and the outcome of Columbus going smoke-free. Nigel reported that the staff had only had positive comments and they were all enjoying the smoke-free environment. Not having to clean up after smokers was a big plus. Many of the customers were now choosing to sit in the area that was once designated smokers only, and they were really enjoying the sunny aspect that it offered. The 16 designated smoking seats were now gone, and Nigel was happy to have 50 smoke-free seats available, and was looking forward to be able to. He's looking forward to opening. He started doing it already with this nice weather, but opening the whole of the restaurant up. So it's a really indoor flow. It's really good. He'd be happy. Nigel said he'd be happy to talk to anybody and the other cafe owners if they were interested in going smoke-free. And overall, the outcome has been so positive, and it's been a really enjoyable one. And hopefully, it will encourage other cafe owners to make the move going smoke-free.
So positive comments continue to be made to the staff, and one of the staff members who was a regular smoker is now in the process of quitting. We've since had success with 2 other cafes going smoke-free and another seriously thinking about making that change. So some of the comments have been from the Columbus customer. It's good that Columbus has gone smoke-free. I really enjoy bringing my grandchildren here and no longer have to walk through tobacco smoke, and we can dine in a smoke-free environment. Another one from Nigel. The staff are happy working in such a clean, tobacco-free workspace.
Tips for others. The main key consulting with good communication with Nigel and his staff, preparing the staff so that they were confident and able to cope with the changes and feeling well supported. Good marketing of the event, plenty of coverage from local press and radio, and feeling confident with the change going smoke-free.
Unfortunately, Nigel couldn't be with us today, but he still wanted to share some of his story.
Oops. How do I get that going?
Hello, I'm Nigel Heaney, the owner of Columbus Coffee Ashburton. We have recently gone smoke-free outside in our dining area, creating 50 seats to be totally smoke-free. This was a very positive move on my behalf, with some great help from the team. The staff and customers are all enjoying this new environment that we have created. When it was pitched to me, it was about the next generation, which is close to me with my 2 little boys. So I was very keen to jump on board. We have had all positive feedback through the time of 2.5, 3 months now. The customers have been great and they're enjoying it. As far as other cafes around the country to going smoke-free, I would encourage them to do this. It's all been positive and been fun for the staff. and there's lots of help out there if anyone ever needs it to go through this process.
One more thing. Doesn't end there. Success continues to flow. Lushingtons, they're our latest smoke-free cafe in Ashburton, so if you're ever passing through, pull on in and have a coffee. Go and sit outside in their nice area. Sophie and Miranda felt when we approached them that it was definitely close to their hearts. They've got young children, they've got a lovely green space, clean fresh air, and so you can have a lovely coffee outside and enjoy it. So, thanks for listening today, and that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.